The first development of diseases is in the cell's tissues before they get into the blood, urine, and stool. Diseases don't start in the blood. The results will be only a confirmation of the well-developed diseases. Ane, yariana yawudada, yesisu diakeke. Mihu yanka na kechre, enunti na odofo. Me kanfu Dr. James asya ye amma usabre. Ye wo latest smart machines ye dishishwe nipeduani mu. Ehu yare biara yawo. Eni niya ebu boba. Every 6 months to 1 year. Dr. James is an experienced natural medical practitioner, gerontologist, and health educator. He graduated from a renowned Canadian institution and practiced in Europe. We offer many natural therapies like detox, pain management, skin problems, weight loss, anti-aging, and more. We will give advice on dieting for all medical conditions. With over 20 years of experience, Natural Link can naturally help you cure many diseases. Ane, mitrese, yebe bwau etu yare biara asi woni peduanimu. Ebi tise blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, akumayare, arthritis, kidney and liver diseases, prostate enlargement, mitre mema yare, asthma, hair loss, se wutiri hu etutu, empo, cancer, kokram yare, ene yare bebre yase. Obroni se, seeing is believing. Yade abefu efidie behwehwe woni peduani nyinemu, eyi yare biara ehinta epie. Enunti frayen was 07384 647 300 or 07459 889 152. Address 9 to 11 Gunnery Terrace, Woolwich Arsenal, London SE18 6SW. Email holisticforall@gmail.com. They say prevention is better than cure, but we say prevention is better than intervention. Dr. James Natural Link, purely natural, getting well naturally.
I am the God that healeth thee. I am the Lord, your healer. I sent my word and healed your disease. I am the Lord, your healer.
The first development of diseases is in the cell's tissues before they get into the blood, urine, and stool. Diseases do not start in the blood, so if you are waiting for the test of your blood cultures, the results will be only a confirmation of a well-developed diseases. Remember, had I known is always at last, hence why I'm recommending Dr. James Natural Link sector for you. We have latest smart machines which is used for diagnostic assessment to determine the condition, the root cause of your condition, and even what is about to occur in the body from 6 months to 1 year. Dr. James is an experienced natural medical practitioner, gerontologist, and health educator. He graduated from a renowned Canadian institution and practiced in Europe. We offer many natural therapies like detox, pain management, skin problems, weight loss, anti-aging, and more. We give advice on dieting for all medical conditions. With over 20 years of experience, Natural Link can naturally help you support your body cure itself of diseases such as blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, stroke, kidney and liver diseases, prostate enlargement, asthma, allergies, hair loss, male and female infertility, cancer, and more. Yes, seeing is believing. We will use smart machines to generate all hidden conditions and help you break free from all diseases. Call us on 07384 647 300 or 07459 889 152. Address 9 to 11 Gunnery Terrace, Woolwich Arsenal, London SE18 6SW. Email holisticforall@gmail.com. They say prevention is better than cure, but we say prevention is better than intervention. Dr. James Natural Link, purely natural, getting well naturally.
I am the Lord, your healer.
Getting well naturally. Good evening to you, lovely listeners in the UK, in Europe, and Ghana. Good evening to you. and then good afternoon to those in Canada, and then also in the US. Very good afternoon to you. Madam Asise ma joining me, and due to technical problems, and our program enkwa YouTube and Facebook, into normal online phone line and not any. I hope saying next week in a normal situation, because it's a technical issue, not from our side but from the side of the provider, the server. And I hope say obia I tune in to say I be soon the next 30 minutes in Twi. Now the next after that the English version on sono atwaso. Utie me for the first time at me Dr. James. Now me a certified natural medical practitioner at War London ha. Now and there your topic the inflammation. Inflammation dear ye can't want some inflammation also be say inflammation conditioner a day in yadia ahodo bebre aba ni peduenum na ye sha a day and a inflammation ye behwe a day and a inflammation ye behwe symptoms no na ya hwe de de ba na complications are announcing so inflammation etimi a day a brain ye ni pedua no na yesha yenhwe ade broni say what is inflammation ade and a inflammation akra. So inflammation natural your body no but from say a natural body defense mechanism. It can say natural body defense mechanism and no I say your body no ankasa no system no sa condition no and now say was our system now a fight and now a ko etia in yarwa na eno nso no boyen na yetimi enya apomudie and now say healing say bibi enkoso ye ewo nipadua no ma especially no say bibia any part of the body, maybe a viruses outside any bacteria if you outside and now say even say many bibi kra and on any part of the body and I say ye bibi a crash show name to say be metal and go for ye knee replacement with metal no cra or body need recognize and say and yet part of the body into body ne be try say or be attack now we ye feel into through this process no our attack no now bones chemicals and so more chemicals and so in fact body no release alcohol ye free or more inflammatory cells I know no some inflammatory cells see say bibi kra chawa bibi chawa and no body no be release inflammatory cells and now say chemical alcohol the injury site and now baby or me channel now senia healing a bit take place in term and now say chrono bacteria enrim ti bon say enchebia na baby a channel now I covered for fair because our body no a healing into here and then a deba inflammation and a healing the wounds and now say about say injury be inflammation and a healing now the chrono sabi and yakata now a prevent bacteria and now say infection be a befem akọ onipaduanum nti yehwa a natural condition and now say natural mechanism ewo nipaduanum but problem no say a koswa cha say nipadua no inflame and now says activity make can we see me a cause all the time because of certain reasons and now say some factors are you bet to wasem enchebia ebia yare bi entino because of yare bia wonti no tembia no na onipadua no na aye inflame and now say try say e be produce sa inflammatory cells no say air fight tembia na say air fight yare bi to say diabetes and now say rheumatoid arthritis sa yare diabetes say no obi wa or 24/7 inflammatory condition it dey bia na me ma tiefo ati ase say diabetes kra na enye because of sugar level but diabetes no no sugar level no yɛ symptom, but there a high adwene pa inflammation 24/7 inflammation yare edeba ba yare bi nso so wɔ hɔ there are other diseases nso a through that no nso so nipa ɛwɔ a ɛno nso so constantly no onipadua no ɛyɛ inflame nhwehwɛmu ama yɛhu ana expert ana say researchers ama yɛhu say inflammation no in fact ɛno na contributed to wide range of chronic diseases ana say nyadeɛ ahodoɔ bebree no a ɛwɔ nipadua no mu chronic no deɛ ɛkyɛ ɛwɔ nipadua no mu na atembia na nipa ɛne ne tena hɔ nom no saa ne yadeɛ no most yadeɛ no ɛyɛ because of inflammation no ɛna ayɛ sɛ sɛbe fertilizer ama yadeɛ aba nipadua no mu nti inflammation yɛ ade a wohwɛ mu a sɛ ɛwɔ nipadua no mu a ɛha adwene paa because sɛ obi ɛkora ɛwɔ cancer na ne cancer no the person goes the cancer goes into remission. It means as a cancer ne echo inflammation betimi activate cancer cells amana aba back so hu be activate cancer cells na amana aba back enti ade a ɛha adwene ada say bibi kran start ya inflammation etimi ema ne start yade bia kran start ya inflammation etise fertilizer ɛboa yare ema ne start yare ne kra ɛkɔ na inflammation ɛba onipadua ne ma wobɔhu sɛ yare no nso no ayɛ den start na ɛkɔ nanim nti inflammation speed up yare ɛwɔ nipadua ne mu a ɛnya asɛm ketewa kra nti sɛ obi ɛwɔ yare bi a tambia no ɛma inflammation na say saa swelling and say ɛbɛma wo body no release saa chemicals no all the time na say ɛnyɛ ɛsɛ wohwɛ inflammation no koraa as example is diabetes no na ɛsɛ sɛ wohwɛ diabetes no inflammatory condition paa ɛnyɛ sugar level na ɛsɛ wohwɛ ɛsɛ kwan a wobɛfa so a inflammation no bɛba fam no because ɛne nti na yɛsɛ diabetes no ɛde nyarewa bebree ɛba no ɛde stroke ba because inflammation no wɔ nipadua no mu saa na ɛbɛma wo ntim a mogya fa mu arteries no wobɛhu sɛ ɛmu ayɛ affected na ɛmu waawai na afei onipadua no ɛsisi mu wobɛhu sɛ onipa no ɛnkyɛ biara na ne ntim nyinaa yɛ adedenden na ɛmu sisi na ɛde stroke aba anaa heart attack aba anaa sɛ akomayareɛ ba no aba ɛno nti ne yɛsɛ diabetes ɛde stroke ɛba ɛde akomayareɛ ɛtumi ɛde ba ɛde heart attack ɛtumi de ba ɛno no because ɛsisi wo ntini mu ɛma because of inflammation no inflammation ya nso so ɛtumi damage wo nerves nso ɛtumi cause a lot of problems ɛwɔ nipadua no mu ɛma yarewa bebree ɛtumi ɛde ɛba nipadua sɛ na maka no but yɛnkɔ sesei ahodoɔ inflammation no yɛwɔ ahodoɔ mmienu yɛwɔ deɛ yɛfrɛ no acute inflammation ana yɛwɔ chronic inflammation na yɛka sɛ acute inflammation a ɛdɛn no acute inflammation no ɛyɛ ade a mpofirimaa na sɛ ebia sɛ bibi atwaw for example atwaw wo baabi ebia wo nsa na wanya a cut on the finger anaasɛ bibi atwaw ɛwɔ wo nsa wobɛhu sɛ immediately no na wo body no sɛ na mekaa na asɛn ne inflammatory cells to the injury site na or try sɛ ɔbɛheale no immediately nti wobɛhu sɛ hɔnom no na hɔnom ayɛ hyehyehye baabi a atwa na hɔnom ahyehyehye na obi yɛ ne color yɛ fitaa na kɔkɔɔ wobɛhu sɛ hɔnom ayɛ red because wo body ne send a lot of blood ɛkɔ hɔ sɛnea ɛbɛtry sɛ ɛbɛsiile wound no anaa baabi a atwa no saa cut no ɛbɛsiile ne ntam afei nso no mogya kɔ hɔ bebree ɛno nti na hɔnom no ɛtumi ɛyɛ hyehyehye ɛnso no because mogya paa ɛtumi kɔ hɔ saa na onipadua no ɛyɛ adwuma wei ɛne yɛfrɛ no acute inflammation biribi a happen mpofirimaa example is a cut na onipadua no areact immune system no will be called into action ɛne nti na ɛho ahia sɛ obiara no stabilizing the immune system ebusu the immune system sɛ the immune system no bɛyɛ adwuma fine ɛho ahia paa because the immune system no kora wanyɛ adwuma yi a wobɛhu sɛ ɔno koraa sɛ ɛtumi atake wo body cells no ɛno na ɛlead to deɛ ɛfrɛ no autoimmune diseases no example is rheumatoid arthritis anaasɛ diabetes type 1 so it lead to that set kind of diseases no nti the immune system no nyɛ stable ubohu se eno ankasa no na attack wankasa wo tissues and our cells no tissues na attack no ahometi pa na chronic inflammation no so no den chronic inflammation ade a chese it means say body no continue send inflammatory cells no body no musa although say body no crown there is no outside danger ebia emma ni peduanim enso no tembia no na body no send inflammatory cells ni peduanim ebi it means that normally no yari bi to say rheumatoid arthritis and also diabetes type 1 and also diabetes in general no eno honom na make no sanya main it means that chronic inflammation no more connected with certain diseases certain chronic diseases ebi na maka ho asem no diabetes type 1 rheumatoid arthritis into obi was our problem na diabetes and rheumatoid arthritis and also or other inflammatory diseases tembia no na tese obadi no continuously no na produce inflammatory cells na attack ni pedua no nti ebasa eno no na de sabe de inyaruba bebre eba ni pedua no say no at this point no yenhwe symptoms no symptoms eden senkrene na obehu say acute and also chronic inflammation eden senkrene na obehu nsenkrene any ebianhwe the first one no acute inflammation no eden senkrene na obehu nsenkrene acute inflammation no se obohu se baby onipedua no baby I color na change esan se ye tuntum fonti no color no enye red fetal for no de omo se sa part of the body I inflamed no obo se I red but tuntum for ana se a person of a color no na ohonom no obo se I dark kakra na ohonom aye hyehyehye na odon saka ho a na is quite painful. There's a painful place. There's also heat because of a lot of supply of blood to that area. There's also there's also loss of function. Where COVID ba ye no ana abe bon se obi o wa onya virus na untimi smell or lose sense of smell. And the sense of smell no example of acute inflammation. So sense of smell say untimi smelly bibi because when your virus during that time no immune system no try say be adwuma but no ebe kire say inflammation because untimi enye den smelly uni good sense of smell into losing a sense of smell no example of a symptom, typical symptom of acute inflammation. Nti eno no ebe tempera ma utitu huna ni pedua no stable na wanya I restore a sense of smell no ebio sana akoye no se yekoso a yenhwe chronic inflammation also no normally no ebetimi a continue for months or even years etimi chapanti ne fa ne chronic no etuebu saa na obadi no constantly months and years no say you inflammation I tell you say untimi enya hoden da wa onipadua no ahoden ba onipadua no mu da enyade ahodro enko a na ebeba nti normally ne yehwe ase na meka no chronic inflammation are linked and are connected to diseases like diabetes type 2 akomayare CVD, that's a cardiovascular disease. Akomayare connected with that. Into obo akomayare and no so be kire say onipa no betimi enya chronic inflammation and a chronic inflammation kra no betimi di akomayare nso no ede aba. Arthritis, any other joint diseases no and also so no connected with that. Allergies and also quite typical of chronic inflammatory condition. Allergy crania osha a product of immune degradation and as immune system ahoɔden a nyame abɔ ama wo sɛ fa fight nyarewa no immune system a sɛbi ɛnyɛ adwuma ɛno no ɛna ɛde allergy ɛde ba ɛde asthma ɛde ba ɛde eczema, that is the rash a ɛbitumi aba wo skin a ɛyɛ very very painful, ɛyɛ autoimmune disease a ɛtumi affect nipa bebree. Another chronic disease typically associated and also connected with chronic immune chronic inflammation and also a friend of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease in the COPD. Normally, you can say chronic obstructive pulmonary disease a umbrella term and now say a general term ɛde nyarewa mmienu paa ɛna ɛde ba ɛno no ɛyɛ friend of bronchitis no yɛ den. Chronic bronchitis no ɛyɛ swelling wobɔnsa ahoahoho ɛne pain anaasɛ ahoahoho mostly no ɛwɔ o bronchi tubes no ɛyɛ air passage baabi a home fa no a ɛyɛ connected with your mouth and then the nose with the lungs no wobɛhu sɛ na ahoahoho aba saa tubes no the air passage no nti wobɛhu sɛ nipa no ntumi ɛhome papa nti wanhwe yɛ koraa bɛka sɛ onipa no anya asthma na yɛma no inhaler anaa inhale different inhalers because ɔwɔ COPD ɛyɛ typical paa. Another COPD typical disease no yɛfrɛ no emphysema no nso no wobɛhu sɛ waharawa no contain air sacs no ɛna ɛyɛ the interface anaa baabi a waharawa no exchange mframa oxygen ne carbon dioxide. We breathe in oxygen, now we breathe out carbon dioxide in the air sacs no ɛno no na your lungs ni use na draw in this oxygen no na fa nipadua nim na nipadua no use oxygen ni wia na product beba out no ɛyɛ carbon dioxide na ɛno so aba out na yɛhwɛ emphysema ɛyɛ typical COP anaasɛ chronic obstructive pulmonary disease a ɛno nso no sɛ na meka na ɛtumi ɛma air sacs yi a ɛwɔ wahrawa mu no ɛtumi ɛsɛe na astretch atwe sacs no mu na ɛbasa na ɛnyɛ adwuma wo lungs no ɛnyɛ adwuma yi nti bon sɛ nipa no na ɔkɔfo saa ɔna ɛno na ɛtumi ɛde chronic cough ɛtumi de ba and difficulty breathing because air sacs no air damage ana ɛsɛe so ahu another chronic disease nso a ɛno nso yɛ associated and as connected with chronic inflammation no ɛyɛ psoriasis no ɛyɛ rash wobɛhu sɛ skin rash egu saa nipa no ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ. Rheumatoid arthritis ɛyɛ common paa. Cancers ɛno nso ɛwɔ hɔ ɛno nso ɛyɛ quite typical paa. Nti yɛhwɛ mu a cancers no ɛyɛ ade a yɛhwɛ a cancer ɛyɛ base of sɛ obi wɔ cancer it means that deɛ de ne ba no inflammation ɛtumi de ba. Inflammation ɛyɛ chronic ɛwɔ chronic inflammation a o cells no ɔmo behave yie ɔmo tumi nyɛ adwuma yie ɔmo tumi koraa ɛnya aduanum ahoɔden ne oxygen nti wobɛhu sɛ cells no na ayɛ sɛ ɔmo ti abɔdam koraa nti ɔmo respect any of the rules a ɛwɔ nipadua no mu because nipadua no there are rules. There's a law a guide cells but sɛ inflammation ɛwɔ nipadua no mu a cells ni bi no ɔmo ka sɛ me deɛ because ɔmo ayɛ sɛ ɔmo ti asɛe so to speak nti ɔmo obey any law guiding cells ɛwɔ nipadua no mu nti ɛno ano sɛ ɛbɛn sɛ I change it into cancer cells na ɔmo multiply na ɔmo ngyae saa multiplication instead sɛ ɛsɛ edu baabi a ɔmo multiply sɛ ɔmo gyae nso ɔmo de ɔmo ngyae na ɔmo multiply na afɔ ɔmo dan tumors saa na ɛteɛ. Say no at this time no say yɛhwɛ a clear signs anaasɛ nsɛnkyerɛnne of chronic inflammation no ɛyɛ clear. Normally bone say nipa no nya abdominal pain ne yɛfu atumi yɛ ne ya otumi nya chest pain na sɛ wabrɛ na sɛ ne wɔnya fever and temperature nso kɔ high kakra ne joint pain wɔnya joint pain pa stiffness in stiffness na typical in rheumatoid arthritis. In fact, rheumatoid arthritis it bon say nipa no ne nsa tumi kwa sa etumi deform ne joints because continual production of inflammatory cells no etumi say joints. Na mouth ulcers ekura eba nipa no num especially in HIV patients that is inflammatory condition. Na at this point in ade and edeba common causes. Normally no inflammation happen because of a physical factor a static and answer a trigger the inflammatory system no or body immune system a trigger no na a produce inflammatory cells e bo ha say make us a bacteria bi beba onipadua no anase virus bi ana bi beko onipadua no ma ensese ewo ho ansa na bon say ama symptoms no but enye inflammation bia nso so ene be ma symptoms ye will be a friend of silent inflammation no eno no e kire say unya real physical symptoms bia ade a wa be hu an say wa na tem I say wa bre na in general no feel I say you don't feel well. So now I say unya fever bi eno enso betimi aye inflammation no ebra wa bre no just say uninti ebre no what that 8 hours na still now I say wa bre na I say we yare bi no eno so no betimi aye sign of inflammatory condition in your body. Nti enye only the specific symptoms nkwa na ebe kire say onipa no ewo inflammation. Nti yehwa acute inflammation no the main cause pa no say on the main causes no enipa no expose no ho to substance and answer chemical bi and answer bi to say bee stink bi abo obia and be a dust bi akoni pedua ni ma ebetimi a trigger acute inflammation start immediately suddenly in pofrima na for short time na ebetimi akọ maybe after some hours or maybe days ebetimi akọ and as be bibi twaw and infection be eba and no quite typical I start acute inflammation awo ni pedua na yehwa appendicitis to say inflammation of the appendix no and no so etimi start yade bia ende the ending near itis that is bursitis tendinitis arthritis colitis or there's a it is now no and also bit my examples of acute inflammation and so obo ha ne more say efu epie no efu mpie na efu ehiem and also bit me cause inflammation acute inflammation unya sore throat and flu and also the acute inflammation also at the back. Chronic inflammation no and I make us say mostly no it develop as a result of immune system enye adwuma na ede yade wa ahodo ede aba yade wa bibre maka ho asem but chronic inflammation e ma woni pedua no ana wo immune system no very 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 sensitive na aye brofum say hypersensitive to any external trigger be and be kakra bi dust bi na say pollen bi ba na say a trigger and na e allergy e de eba no na we exposure obo how the chemicals na ye adwuma sabi or the cleaning say long term low level exposure no of this chemicals ye di paper for me and also so ebetimi e de chronic inflammation e de aba e de yade bedi akire and inti na hu hia say o use chemical bi so use mask na prevent it unnecessary chemicals abeko ni pedua na the long term problems bebro autoimmune disorders how immune system nankasa no attack no ho and also sa condition e de chronic inflammation e de eba ena so unya acute inflammation starting pofrim na tembia utanya ubon say eno na lead to chronic inflammation and also ewo ho ye nyini a and also no older age no because say your circulation your poor yen circulate ye your moja and call round ye na ye toxins it may form easily afin so no unyini nso a untimi lose ability to remove toxins if you nipadua no and so the chronic inflammation the bani nipadua no nipa nyini na uma I see a cleanse nipadua no unyini a cleanse nipadua no often and ebe help obesity put on weight weight no so no a block a mass circulation you good nti no so etime edeba diet nnuane ye di especially unhealthy fat and too much sugar and also so edeba smoking and also so edeba low sex hormones normally omonda eyanajo bontom timnya low sex hormone na stress nso ya dia and also so ed chronic inflammation edeba or sleep problem at night and now we juma na joa mostly no utimi enya chronic inflammation so and low vitamin D or if you are low on vitamin D and also M1 high omega 6 for omega 6 too much artificial ones now and answer low omega 3 and also so M1 as for natural sources now nipeduan balance amount too much of iron and when nipeduan iron bo be iron draw too much and also no it me at the inflammation ba and cortisol and no your inflammatory what they call the stress hormone it say because of too much stress no obo say before I realize no na cortisol no nipeduan produce bebre na there's a sensitivity problem nipeduan is sensitive to cortisol no crabio until there's a lack of cortisol because of chronic stress it me edeba therefore and yesua de otimi nka medin de Dr. James me a certified natural medical practitioner or as alternative medical practitioner London in the UK now betimi akọ me YouTube channel no for Dr. James Natural Link Dr. James Natural Link na subscribe na share information no na be a blessing to somebody na nyame so ebe shiraw me don say matie me na next week no so no yet another beautiful program